Hi, Steph. Good morning to you. And we're going to start here with our breaking news. Peel Region bringing down the hammer on COVID-19 infections in the workplace, ordering businesses with 5 or more cases to close. So Peel Public Health issuing this order today, forcing businesses with 5 or more cases again in the last 14 days to close for 10 days. Keep in mind, though, there are some exemptions if there is an obvious source of infection identified outside of the workplace and for essential services like healthcare, critical infrastructure, emergency childcare, education, and more. We are awaiting that list exactly on what that's going to look like. Now, all employees must self-isolate, the region strongly advising businesses to offer paid sick days for impacted employees. We're going to bring you to a live look now at the Peel Public Health building on here, Ontario. The order coming through here, the updated rules will be in effect anytime Peel is under the gray lockdown zone in the province's framework. There are a lot of questions on this one. So Dr. Lawrence Lowe, the medical officer of health with Peel Region, will be joining us this morning at 6:45. By the way, if you do have some questions about this one, you can tweet us at Breakfast TV, and we'll try to get your questions in there. But this is a significant move. All right, let's get to residents in North York in this specific community lining up for a chance to get same-day COVID-19 vaccine appointments. Let's bring you there and have a look now. This is Parkway Forest Community Centre, where North York General and North York Toronto Health Partners vaccinating residents who are 18 and up who live in the M2J postal code. What you're going to see here is a very long line. Now, starting at 8:30 this morning, the first 1,500 eligible people in line will be given tickets for appointments, which then start at 9 this morning. Keep in mind, officials say that you do need ID to make sure you live in the area. This lineup, it wraps all the way around, by the way. Now, unfortunately, we are seeing some more vaccine delays this month as well as next month. The Office of the Premier is saying he was told by the federal government to be prepared for delays from at least 2 AstraZeneca shipments later this month and again the following one. And it comes as Ontario continues to struggle through this third wave. Moderna shipments cut in half by the end of April. Still ahead here on BT, we're going to talk to Dr. Howard Ovens. He is Chief Medical Strategy Officer at Sinai Health System. He's going to talk about the latest concerns over the AstraZeneca shot. We're going to talk risk versus benefit. And again, that is coming up just after 7 this morning. Well, health officials in York Region are apologizing after 6 people were injected with saline instead of the COVID-19 vaccine. A statement from Mackenzie Health reads in part, on Sunday, March 28th, 6 individuals received an injection of saline instead of the COVID-19 vaccine at the Mackenzie Health COVID-19 vaccine clinic. And it goes on to say, receiving a saline injection does not cause any harm. However, this should not have happened. The health authority says it has contacted all 6 people and will do a full review of their protocol to make sure this does not happen again. Today, York Region residents aged 35 and older in 5 priority postal codes become eligible to book a vaccine appointment. Well, the federal government not shying away from big spending. It was a record-breaking budget, with childcare being the focal point of this fiscal outlook.
This budget commits up to $30 billion over 5 years, reaching $9.2 billion every year permanently to build a high-quality, affordable and accessible early learning and childcare system across Canada.
So for parents, that means the government is promising daycare fees would be cut by 50%, with childcare costing as little as $10 by 2026 per day. Other big spending items include $3 billion for long-term care, a $15 federal minimum wage, and $100 billion in new spending over the next 3 years. The opposition, though, quick to chime in, saying this budget is a disappointment.
Canadians were expecting a pandemic budget. This is an election budget, and a poor one at that.
We've seen again and again that this government has chosen to let the ultra-rich off the hook while families continue to struggle and are going to have to continue to pay the price.
Opposition parties will soon have their chance to propose changes to the federal budget. Debates on the spending package begin today in the House of Commons. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Deputy Minister Chrystia Freeland, they're going to be holding a news conference at 12:15 this afternoon. As always, we're going to stream that one live on our website, citynews.ca. All right, busy day ahead. Also an exciting day for tech enthusiasts as Apple gets set to roll out their very latest gadgets. Mike Epple with an eye on this coming up.